go. DanGryder, probable cause, Sunday night. It's November 30, 2025. Tonight's an important night because it wraps up month 11 of this year. Can you believe this year's already mostly gone? Hope you had a great holiday Thanksgiving time with your family and friends. I know I did. I got a chance to go visit my mom out in Arkansas just a little bit for the holidays and visit my dad's gravesite. An unusual time for me and a time of celebration and looking back. I hope you had a great time with your family and friends and recognize what's important in your life to family and friends as you go forward. Tonight's a special night because I'm actually on the road. I'm shooting this video a little bit early because I'm traveling. I'm doing a tremendous amount of flying. I don't know what it is or why, but the airplane deliveries and training and private jet, little stuff, airplanes, ferry flights, all that kind of stuff has been very, very busy here lately. Probably will be all the way through the end of the year. So actually, as of right now, while you're watching this, I'm out on the road in a private jet someplace. So I had to record this a little bit early, but I think this is an important time to talk about what we can do. Remember, AQP is a preventative method. It's a preventative philosophy. We're at the end of the year. Tomorrow, Monday morning, starts the first day of December, our last 31 days of the block of 2025. We're currently sitting at 138 general aviation fatals for the year, which is really, really good. I know that sounds bad, but historically, we've never been this low. We would like to finish the year at 144 or less. That would give us a 12.0 average per month for the year. Will we make it? I don't know. Last year in 2024, we had 9 fatals in the month of December. This year, we can only afford 6 in order to meet our goal. No matter what, our goal is definitely going to be far better than it was last year, which is a continuous improvement. I'll take that. I'm still hoping for less than 6 or less in the month of December going forward. I'm going to take a look at the most 3 recent here that have come up, and then I've got some preventative things for you, some tips, some takeaways, some things that I do. We have got to do a little bit better going forward, and it's very, very important. Remember, these airplanes are not crashing themselves. Every single one of these are pilot error and ADM, aeronautical decision making. Our decision to go fly in those conditions is what is killing us the most. That's what it is. Anyway, welcome. I'm glad to have you with us. I'm going to try to continue these Sunday night videos as much as I can all the way through the end of the year, culminating in our conference in Orlando, Florida, January 2, 3, 4, where we have 2025 wrapped up. By the time we get to Saturday, January 3, 2026 in Orlando, we will know exactly what the number is. We will not have all the probable causes and recommendations for the year, but we'll at least know the total number and how we did. Our scorecard will be done at that weekend conference, January 2, 3, 4. We still got space. I'd like to have you attend or consider attending. If you'd like to send us an email, we can get you an information pack on how to do that. In the first comment for this video is the listing of the speakers and the schedules. Remember, this $11.95 fee is all-inclusive. That's your hotel, your room, your food, your banquets, your alcohol, everything. It's a social event. We're not banquet people. We haven't done this before, but it includes the music, all the social activities, and everything that you need for the entire weekend. It's a fantastic resort location in Orlando. I hope you'll come and see us. Now, let's get on to tonight's video. So as it sits right now, we've just had 4 since last Sunday night. I'll start with the Piper Arrow up in Illinois. Here's the newscast information from that crash. This was 3 people at night. At least one of them survived. The pilot definitely died. I'm not exactly sure. There were 3 on board. I'm still not sure the status of the 3rd person yet. Here's the news report from up there.
Yeah, Kyle, I'm right near the intersection of Interstate 72. You can't really see because of this very dense fog, but we're near that intersection where this plane crash did occur in a field just north of Interstate 72. And Pike County Sheriff's Department said this happened about 9:40 last night. They got the report of this plane crash. When they got here, they found that 3 people were involved in the plane crash. 2 of them were transported to area hospital, and 1 was pronounced dead on the scene. The FAA and the Illinois State Police are currently still investigating the crash, but if you're out and about this morning on your way to work, roads are still open. Interstate 72 is open as normal, and no roads near the area seem to be blocked off this morning. So you shouldn't have any issues if you're out and about headed on your way to work this morning. Reporting live in Pike County, I'm Cindy Latterly, WGEM News. Back to you.
So that was on the 23rd. 3 people flying around at night in the fog, shooting an approach in a single-engine piston. Like, why? Here's the next one. Why? This TBM up in Wisconsin left Oshkosh. Here's the ground track for it. I'll show it to you here. It left Oshkosh and it flew south towards this little airport. Tried to do a GPS approach to this airport. I can't tell if they broke out and saw something and sidestepped to the left. Here it is. In any case, the flight data, the ADSB shows a attempted go-around, an IMC go-around. Remember, I'm going to call this a messed up go-around. It's really a messed approach. They added power. The nose came up and this airplane stalled and it fell to the left and it hit this gravel parking lot truck area out here. Big fireball, 2 people on board. Obviously no possibility of surviving. What were they doing out there at night in near zero conditions? Yes, it was a turbine airplane. Yes, it had some capability, but if you're going to do that, when you cram the power on this TBM 700, that nose wants to come up. You're full flaps with the gear down. The nose comes up. You've got all that drag. It's going to roll to the left. It's the P factor pulled you to the left. The nose came up. It stalled and it's over. It's a messed up go-around, slant, messed up, missed approach. The next one is this 80 Fox Tango, November 80 Fox Tango down in New Orleans. I'll show you the ground track here, starting at the Marriott down here by Gulfport, going westward towards Lake Pontchartrain. It was a female CFI in the right seat and a young male student in the left seat. They got over Lake Pontchartrain. They were on an IFR flight plan from what I can tell here. Remember, night VFR is the same as IFR. If you're looking outside for ground reference, just like John F. Kennedy over the water, that black water down there, you can't see. And if you're looking outside for your visual reference, it will not work. You've got to stay all inside. What they needed was for both pilots to be on a pair of foggles, get on those gauges and hold at wings level and make sure that you do not look outside to try to get your brain to acclimate to ground reference and finding out what is level. It's not going to work, and it didn't. This is a night spatial disorientation, loss of control. I'm not sure if the airplane stalled or if they probably just graveyard spiraled it right into the water. Obviously, no survivors there in Lake Pontchartrain. The 4th one since last Sunday night is this Grumman AA5 out in New Mexico. 2 guys, this was day VFR. They went out to give a joyride, a little scenic flight, never came back. And here's the information on that from the news reports out there.
State police confirming 2 people are dead after a plane crash near Alamogordo. We have video of the area captured today from our Sky 7 chopper right here. Police say officers responded to a call of a family member not returning from a flight that took off from the Alamogordo White Sands Regional Airport on Wednesday. Airport officials then contacted multiple law enforcement agencies. State police is now leading the investigation. Stay with KOAT. We'll bring you the latest updates both on air, online, and on our app.
So as of right now, we're sitting at 138. We've got 6 spaces remaining to still hit 144 for the year. Will we make it? Don't know. I sure hope you will. I want you to take a look at the Sky Vector website. This is what it currently looks like. This is a free vebsite you can use via your phone or your iPad or your computer. Shows you instantly these green circles. These are all VFR airports. As the conditions change, as these METARs change, these circles change color. So you can kind of see where the fog and low vis is. You people out there flying these single engine pistons, I want you to pick one. Night terrain, ice, mountains. Here's the graphic for it on the screen here. Pick one. In most of your cases, pick none. You don't need to be out here, especially at night. When you combine night and IMC or IFR conditions in a single engine piston airplane, you're really just asking for it. You just don't have a plan B, and things can go wrong so fast. Use this Sky Vector website here. I'm showing it to you right now. This is how you do it, and you can, here's the website for it right here. You can maneuver this thing and figure out where the best VFR weather is. Remember, pick one out of this. Carry enough fuel, and I want you to practice your go-arounds. Missed approach and go-around is critical. When you cram the power to it, your nose wants to come up. Go out there in your airplane and practice your go-arounds. I want you to stay off of my list for the rest of 2025. Actually, I want you to stay off of my list going forward, period. This is prevention. We're trying to give you the information on what the previous guy did so that you don't do it. You know, in all the accident data that I have, that I've been collecting, very, very, very rarely is it a mechanical or airplane problem. Very rarely. It's always ADM, aeronautical decision making, that put the pilot into that situation that they should not have been in. It's their mishandling of the abnormal. It's their loss of speed awareness. They got too slow in the traffic pattern because they didn't even know what their maneuvering speed was. They got slow. You can't recover from below 1,000 feet. I don't care if you're Chuck Yeager. You cannot recover. I don't care if you've had an upset recovered training course or not. You're not going to get out of a low altitude stall spin that you did day VFR in your traffic pattern because you let it get too slow. There's a max speed, there's a min speed. There's a maneuvering speed for airplanes, which is the max speed at which full and abrupt control surfaces can be applied. That's not us. We're not talking about maneuvering speed. We're talking about defined minimum maneuvering speed. Learn what it is. Learn what it is for your airplane. At all times, your airplane is either a DMMS airplane or it's a VREF airplane. In flight, you're one of the two. Those are minimums. Don't go below VREF. Don't go below DMMS. When you're on final, you're a VREF airplane, right down to VREF, wings level, on speed, red over white, you're a VREF airplane. Other than that, you're a DMMS airplane. I know this video is early. I'm having to shoot it early, so I don't really know. We might actually have another fatal between the time that I created this video and the time that you're watching it right now. In any case, it's the month of December. Our best holiday wishes to you. I'm going to try to get these updates to you every Sunday night going forward through the end of 2025. I hope to see you down at our conference in Orlando, Florida. I'm going to get out of here and get this video up and on the air so you can see it on Sunday night for my tiny little itty-bitty fledgling YouTube channel, Dan Gryder. Probable cause.